welcome to tonight's bedtime story. Hello, dear one. Congratulations on choosing this time, just for yourself. There is nothing more you need to do now. No to-do lists, no worries. Only you and the sleep gently finding its way to you. I am a storyteller of the night, and tonight I am honored to be with you. A soft voice by your side, whispering gently as I guide you into dreamland. We begin a series called The Release, a journey away from the everyday towards a magical realm where only stillness, peace, and freedom await. Tonight, I invite you into a tranquil forest, not a forest of this world, but one that only appears in your calmest dreams. A place cloaked in the soft veil of night, where each step you take brings you closer to deep relaxation, gentle healing, and peaceful presence. Before the story begins, let's ease in. I'll count from 1 to 10. With every number, allow yourself to let go a little more. 1. Feel the bed beneath your back, or the floor, or wherever you're lying. Beneath it is the earth always holding you. Always. 2. You are safe. Let this voice be a friend, a guide leading you to a soft, serene place. 3. The day is done. What's yet to come doesn't need your attention now. If thoughts arise, let them drift away like a leaf floating on a moonlit stream. 4. Peace is waiting for you. It's always been there, like a loyal friend. All it needs is your attention to be seen. 5. This moment is yours. No one needs anything from you now. You deserve to rest. 6. You don't need to carry anything more. No need to try. You're allowed to let go of it all. 7. Whisper your quiet thanks for simple things, a roof above you, your breath, someone you love. 8. Now picture a forest, standing still beneath a starry sky, far from everything you've ever known. 9. Your body has worked hard today. Now it's time to rest. 10. And now, let go completely. Welcome to the peaceful forest. This is where you can leave your burdens behind. All your worries, all your questions. Here there is only the stillness of night and the soft beat of your heart growing calm. The forest before you isn't vast or overwhelmingly grand. It simply is, steady, present, and waiting. You take a breath in, and the world grows quieter. The thoughts you brought with you begin to melt away like wisps of smoke in the evening breeze. No one sees you here. No one judges. You might imagine a hand reaching out to hold yours, someone you love or once loved, or perhaps a familiar dog trotting beside you, tail wagging softly, ears perked. You are not alone, whether walking by yourself or with someone in your heart. This is your path. You begin to walk along a moss-covered path, where tall ferns sway gently in the cool breeze, brushing softly at your shoulders. The hum of insects rises around you, like ancient lullabies, whispered from the heart of the earth. Above, the sky is still awash with stars, glittering like countless tender eyes in the heavens, watching you with endless affection. There is no rush. Each step is a gentle note, each exhale as light as a falling petal. And then you come upon the river, a quiet, gentle river, a mirror stretched into infinity. It does not hurry, it simply is, a presence of complete acceptance. You sit by its bank, you scoop a handful of its cool water, feel its clarity touching your palm, as slipping away, like old feelings fading into the current. You may close your eyes now, imagine yourself floating on a small wooden boat. No oars, no destination, just letting the water carry you. There you lie down, your head resting on a sun-warmed cushion of soft grass, still, letting yourself be held by the river's embrace. No goal, no destination, no need to know what tomorrow brings, only drifting, and listening to the river whisper, like your mother once did, lulling you gently into peaceful sleep. A thin mist like a breath begins to gently spread around you, not cold, more like a light blanket laid over the world, softening everything into distance and quiet. You pause, listening to the hush of your own footsteps settling into the soft grass. Your heart beats slowly, as if it knows this is a safe place. And it is. Here, you don't need to be anyone, just yourself, here in the stillness of the forest. You hear a faint sound, like wind chimes ringing far away. It's a signal, a gentle calling. And then you see from within the mist a small light appears, a firefly, then another, and soon hundreds of tiny glowing sparks drifting softly around you. They don't rush, they don't dazzle. They are like little forest spirits inviting you deeper into this dreamlike world. You follow the fireflies, each step a tender goodbye to the past. There are no footprints behind, only the soft path ahead, full of mystery and calm. The tall trees slowly draw back, and you arrive at a round clearing where moonlight seems to gather and pour down gently onto the ground. At the center of this space is a flat stone, as if placed there just for you. You sit. There is no sound intruding, only the rustle of grass, the steady rhythm of your softening heart, and the whisper of wind through high branches. You close your eyes, and then you hear your own voice, but not aloud. I've come a long way to be here, not with my feet, but with my longing for peace. You place a hand over your heart, feeling not the hurried rhythm of the day, but a steady, ancient lullaby. A pulse reminding you, I'm still here. I've always been here, and I'm healing. A single feather floats down beside you, as light as a breath of wind. You pick it up, and instinctively you ride into the air with its tip. Peace is real. Like magic, the words glow for a moment, then vanish into the stillness. No need to hold on to them, for everything you need is already etched deep in your being. You lie down on the grass. Moonlight filters through the leaves above, scattering soft dots of light over your body, like a blanket woven from starlight, wrapping you completely. And then, the forest begins to lull you to sleep. Not with words, but with the voice of nature itself. The rustling leaves, breathing with you, the single cry of a night bird, then silence, the gentle stream in the distance, like a hazy memory of childhood. All of it forming a lullaby made just for you, the one who is being healed. You feel your body slowly becoming lighter, not lifting from the earth, but merging with it, becoming one with the forest. Now you are lying on a meadow soft as clouds, cradled in the heart of the calmest forest you've ever known. There are no loud sounds, no rush of life around you, only the rhythm of your heart and the rhythm of nature, quiet, steady, slow, like the sleep gently wrapping around you. A soft breeze brushes your skin, and your eyelids begin to fall, as if someone is softly lulling you to sleep with the invisible hand of the universe. You don't resist. You don't try to stay awake. You allow the dream to come, like a long-awaited familiar guest, the nearby Chiquan. And so, you begin to dream. In the dream, you're still in the same forest, but everything now glows with a magical light. The leaves emit a gentle, glowing green, like soft luminescence. The nearby stream sparkles as if stardust has melted into the water. Each step you take on the ground blooms tiny glowing flowers beneath your feet. You see yourself in the dream, younger, more innocent, or perhaps older, wiser, and more grounded. But in whichever form you appear, you feel completely right. No need to strive. No need to change, just be here and smile. In the dream, you pass a massive ancient tree. Its bark bears cracks like small rivers, but instead of seeing them as wounds, you understand they are where the light gets in. You place your hand on the bark and feel a deep, wordless comfort, like the kind of hug where nothing needs to be said. Again, you dream of floating, not flying, but floating slowly, freely, on a river made of moonlight. The water beneath you isn't cold but warm, like the arms of someone you love. Above, the stars move gently as if breathing. Some stars fall, but instead of fading, they turn into soft feathers, drifting down around you. You hear a voice echo gently in your mind, a lullaby from long ago. You are loved, you are protected, you are guided, even when you don't know where you're going. The words echo through the forest, echo in every tiny ripple, echo in the sound of falling leaves, echo in your very breath. And then you dream of a small underground room, a warm space lit with golden light glowing softly from stone walls. No door, no need for locks. This is a place meant only for you. No one else can enter. And somehow, you know you've always had this place. You just forgot it existed. You lie down on a bed of soft moss, and more dreams begin to unfold. A dream within a dream. You see people you once loved, gentle memories, no words spoken, no need to explain, just quiet moments returning, embracing you tenderly. And as the light in the dream begins to fade, you don't wake up. You simply drift deeper into another layer of sleep, lighter, smoother. No more images, no more thoughts, only the feeling that you are being held in perfect peace. You don't need to wake. You don't need to know where you are, because the only thing that matters is that you are sleeping, completely and fully, and the forest is still there. The dream continues, and you are still floating into a long, deep, quiet night. In the dream that keeps drifting on, you feel a new breeze brushing gently against your skin. It isn't cold, but it awakens something in your heart, something familiar. A laugh, a way of walking, a piece of memory. You open your eyes within the dream and see before you a small path shaded by trees, where sunlight filters softly through the leaves and dances over a group of people sitting on the grass. They turn to look at you, and smiles bloom as if there had never been a goodbye. They are your closest friends from high school. That same face, that same voice, that same sparkle in their eyes, unchanged in this dream. Not their present-day selves, but who they were during the most innocent of years. You walk toward them and realize that you too are your 15-year-old self again. No worries, no burdens, just a school uniform, loud laughter, and simple joys. You burst into laughter. One friend hands you a tiny bento lunchbox. Remember this? Whoever cooked the best lunch got begged to share it. You burst into laughter. Memories return of lunch breaks in the backyard, shading yourselves with backpacks, sharing cold fried snacks and fish balls that somehow tasted like magic. Another friend twirls a basketball in hand. Hey, remember the day you nearly threw this at the homeroom teacher's head? Everyone laughs again, deep and breathless, and you find yourself laughing until tears prick your eyes, because some memories warm your heart just by remembering. Your best friend tugs your hand, guiding you down to sit on the grass, and opens a green notebook filled with messy handwriting and scattered stickers. Do you remember our secret journal? It had all our silly love confessions and those teacher punishment notes. We used to think life would always be like that. You smile, nodding quietly. No one grows older in this dream. Time stands still. You see yourselves riding bicycles home, gossiping about teachers behind their backs, passing handwritten notes, slipping them into desks. And when the friend next to you gently takes your hand, you don't feel sad. There's no regret, no what if, only presence. The truth that this friendship, though it may have passed in real life, still lives within you like a soft glow that never faded. The friends begin to rise. One hands you a small envelope. You open it. Inside is an old photograph, taken under a flamboyant red tree, the whole group grinning brightly. You touch the photo gently, and the dream begins to fade. You are still asleep. You are still in the heart of the forest. But that dream, that reunion, remains whole within you, like a tender puzzle piece kept safe and quiet. And you whisper to yourself in the dream, they're still here. Even if they're no longer beside me, they still live in my memory, in my heart, like soft light on a forest leaf. Never truly gone, just dimmed when I forget. And so you continue drifting into a long, deep night of sleep, having just been visited by the friends of your school years. And you smile ever so softly, because now your heart is filled with the sweetest things. The dream drifts on. You are still resting in the heart of the quiet forest. After the reunion with old friends, your heart feels lighter, as if a part of the past has been embraced, comforted. And then through the soft haze of night, a light appears in the distance, not harsh, not blinding, just a gentle glow, like a candle lit from deep within your heart. You walk toward it, not hurried, not uncertain. The forest path becomes softer, guiding you like a stream flowing through a mountain pass. No more laughter, no more echoing thoughts, only your breath and the steady rhythm of your heart, slowing with the stillness. Before you stands an ancient stone temple glowing faintly. It's not large, not grand, but it feels as if it's been here forever, long before you were born, waiting, only for you. Amid the forest's darkness, the temple shines from within, a light not cast outwards but inward, into the soul. You place your hand on the wooden door and gently push it open. Inside is a round chamber. No decorations, no statues, only a single large mirror, smooth from stone, standing at the center. Above it, soft light streams in through a circular skylight shaped like the moon. You step closer and begin to see yourself, but not your present-day self. Not the one burdened with worries, not the one with fine lines by the eyes. The reflection is you, but healed. Those eyes, no longer shadowed by sorrow. That posture, no longer tense, no longer bracing. That smile, effortless, peace radiating from deep within. You don't feel this version is different from you. You feel this is you if only you have been loved enough, rested enough, allowed to simply be. The person in the mirror reaches out and you do the same. Your hands meet, but the mirror is no longer there. They step forward, standing right in front of you, and hold you for a long time. No words, just an embrace that says everything. I've always been here, just waiting for you to come back to yourself. Then they begin to guide you around the temple, touching the ancient stones, telling you the quiet stories of how you've been healing all along. The times you cried and soothed yourself. The times you smiled even when exhausted. The times you forgave others and yourself. Each step a reminder you were never broken, You were never weak. You were simply on a path back to your truest self. And now you have arrived. Before leaving the temple, the healed version of you places a small silver key in your hand. This is the key to return any time you wish. They smile. You don't need to feel lost anymore. This temple is your home. It is your heart. And the light here will always be on, waiting for you. You nod gently and turn to leave. But now you are no longer alone. You carry with you a new part, a part that has been healed. Son, and out there in the waking world, you are still asleep, but your breath is slower, deeper, and in your heart a candle now quietly burns, steady, warm, unwavering. You have met yourself again, and you remember the way home.